I'm just looking like right here. You thought I was small before. You have no idea.
Wait, Mikey, how tall are you?
Like 6'3" and a half.
6'3" and a
And a
half?
half. No.
I worked
You
hard
can
for
only
that
count it if you're below 5 feet, okay? 4'11" and a half.
I worked hard for that half.
You ready?
Of course I'm ready.
Hey guys, we are back, and today I'm here with Mikey. He is an ex-pro athlete, and he's going to be training me for the day.
My name is Mike, or my family or friends call me Mikey. I am a dual sport guy. I was baseball professionally for 5 years, and then actually came back to school and was a college basketball player. A little bit of background, I'm originally from Arizona, and now here in San Diego.
He's training me for the day because I'm not athletic by any means. You ready?
Ready?
Let's do it. Dynamic warm-ups.
She knows the first thing.
Woohoo!
This is working the glute medius, which is right here. Essentially, that's going to trigger no valgus collapse, okay? Valgus collapse when the knee's diving in. It now puts all of the essentially tension on your ligaments opposed to your muscles. We want to keep them within the muscles, okay? You're gonna stay right here. I like to be in a quarter squat, but you're gonna go right leg first, and you're just gonna dive in 10 times, okay? Super easy. Once you're done with those 10, you're gonna go left. Second thing we're gonna do, this is heel to toe walks. Essentially it's creating the same thing. You want to keep the tension the whole time throughout. Second thing people forget is they do not use their arms. This is just as important as these, okay? So we're gonna go just like this. Thing we're gonna do back is we're now gonna go opposite. We're gonna go toe to heel, okay? Toe to heel, tension the whole time, knees are out. Okay.
He was an amazing ex-pro baseball player. So I'm learning really from the best right now.
Same action. You're gonna feel this in your hip a little bit more, but it's still gonna be in the glute medius. Stagger stance. Biggest mistake people make when they do this is when they get here, they lose their tension. Keep the tension the whole time.
Pushing out the knees.
Exactly. Driving out the knees the whole time. Arms moving side to side.
Okay. We're doing it! Warming up! Woohoo!
Fourth one. We're gonna maximize your height. Okay? So you're gonna be here. This is gonna light up your hip flexors. The biggest mistake when people do this is they shift. Remember, our core needs to stay tight the whole time. I have the tension, wide width, and I'm staying right here. 8 down, 8 down. Now, this one right here, you're gonna stay in the same spot. We're gonna start with right foot forward, left foot back. Here, this is just reaching back.
Like you mentioned, a lot of people probably cave their knees in, really pushing them out. You can definitely feel the difference.
Well, that's what's triggering the glute medius to fire. When you're here, the knees are flared out and you're reaching back, that's where everything's engaged. Now, we're gonna go 10 deep squats. I've seen her squat. It's ridiculous. Her mobility is out of this world. This will be easy for you. You're gonna go 10 deep squats all the way down.
She can sit like a little kid.
So why is warming up your glutes before anything the best dynamic warm-up?
In my mind, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to trigger my body to be in the right positions. This is part of my engine, right? So I'm warming up the motor first. And then as soon as I do that, it's now triggering in my mind exactly the positions I want to be in. Telling me where my knees need to be, telling me where my hips need to be, how they need to be activated. That's why I start that way. So now you're going to take the band off. Okay, other foot. Yep. Okay, now we're gonna go just like this. Okay, running mechanics. Okay, it's gonna light your hip up. And a lot of this is all running mechanics as well. So now progression when we're done, we're gonna hit the ground running. Okay? Good, good, really good. This is dynamic warm-up. You've heard of world's greatest stretch.
World's greatest stretch right here from the man himself.
This stretch alone, you can do for 2 minutes and you can be sweating bullets. Like you'll be completely exhausted, ready to go for your workout. First thing we're gonna do, walk out to a lunge, just like this. That's engagement. Just like your same stretch. Opposite hand down. I usually align it with the front of my foot. Top of my foot. Breathing through it. Open up the breath. Pull that down. Right to your heel. Now we're going to crawl forward directly into your hip. I usually spend about 2 minutes on that stretch because I want to really get warm. As soon as I'm done with that, I now like to work on my mechanics. I want you to fully extend through, so you're going to reach. I essentially am moving this way. I'm feeling my stretch coming right back. Then you're just moving forward, doing the same thing in the opposite way. Just stay right through that. Fight that valgus collapse, that knee diving in. Good. Okay. Third one.
Third one.
Okay.
3.
This one is lunge with a twist. So you're gonna feel the lunge, and then the first thing you're gonna do, you're gonna come up first, then you're gonna reach. And what you're gonna feel is right in your thoracic cavity, you're gonna feel that stretch. Just move it back. Okay. There's a lot of different variations you can do. This is the last one I'll show you guys today. When you're moving through, I love to open up my hamstrings. Hamstrings a lot of times will get tight. Sweet.
I always see football players
right
doing
through your heels. Get that swing stretch in the muscle belly.
Alright, this YouTube video is great. I'm going to look back and do this stretch every single time I warm up.
This is neural activation. This is essentially just alerting your central nervous system that we're ready to move, we're ready to go. So just like this. Okay. How she's coming into the ground, that's exactly what you want. That's the force you want through the ground. Second one, so we're gonna do single leg. So we're gonna stay tall, drop. See, that's still tough, man. Exactly, so same thing.
This is just the warm up. I'm already sweating. Woo! Alright guys, we are moving on from upstairs to downstairs. Now we're kind of hitting more weights. What else are we doing?
So we're doing a little leg circuit. I'll put her through. We're gonna do a little bit of a reverse lunge. We're gonna do a little bit of a pistol squat. We're gonna add it with weight though. Then we're gonna do some hamstring curls, and we'll go through another circuit after. First thing we're gonna do, if you have a slider, that'd be great. You can do it with a towel, you can do it with a bunch of different things. If you have dumbbells, or if you have kettlebells, whatever you have, stay in tall position right here. These are going to act to keep you tall. Right back in this position. Notice tension is through my whole body. I'm just right here, tension, allows me to get right up. Second thing we're gonna do, grab, it could be a med ball, it could be a dead ball, it could honestly even be a kettlebell or dumbbell. You can just stay in a quarter squat, foot out, straight up.
So why is it more beneficial to do it on something rather than the ground?
The ground is sturdy. This right here is firing all your stabilizing muscles. So you have to actively drive into it to make sure that you are not diving in, okay?
All the little tendons in your knees are working for that, like a slack line.
Next one, we're moving to hamstring curl. We are now focusing on the posterior side. This right here is called dorsiflexion. That is essentially meaning that you are putting your ankle in an engaged position. You want this because what it's going to do, it's going to activate the posterior side, and it's going to keep her on the middle of the ball right here. Last thing we're going to do, let's go left foot in here. Now you're going to pulse, so it's essentially going to look like this. 20 reps of four rounds of it. So now we just went from posterior work right to the anterior side of the body. This one is taking a lot of these movements and making them into essentially one lift.
This man is making me sweat.
We're going to do lateral work. So I stay in this position right here, straight through, up.
Last thing that we're about to go through for today are lower body dynamic movements.
Last thing of the day that we're doing, okay, we're gonna put her through a little more injury prevention stuff, and then we're also going to light her up. You're gonna get in an athletic position, you're going to shift forward, hip shifting forward, shifting back. Perfect.
Holy smokes, my legs! All right guys, that wraps up today's workout. Thank you so much for teaching me everything. I've never had an ex-pro athlete teach me anything. And now I look forward to teaching him some of my movements. Are you ready for that? I don't think he's ready, okay?
We'll see, we'll see.
Thank you so much.
No problem. Great work today.
Boom!
Oh! He just died.